Yeah, but okay. Let me see. Where are we at? There we at. Okay, sweet. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Ignore how ignore how setup. Just ignore setup. Don't look at the setup. Just oh, wrong. We're gonna scoot this back a little bit. We're just gonna put this in the corner. That's fine. We'll just hang out right there. Hello. Alright. I'm boot up game now. Get out of here. Shh. Don't look at my Steam. Don't look at the fact that I only have 3 games. So, don't look. I am gonna have to restart. I know that to like experience the new content that I didn't get to see because Marvin stole it, I'm gonna have to restart. So, unfortunately, I don't think they actually finished the game. I don't think the game ever got finished, but I'm gonna restart it, reset it, and we'll come back to it. I think there's like a whole epilogue mode that we haven't even started yet, and I think resetting it. Oh, bucket death? I don't know how to do that. Jay, help me out here. I don't. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to do the bucket death. Oh wait, never mind. I was just told how to do the bucket death. Let's go. Okay, so this is what we were supposed to do next time we ended up streaming, and I think I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna do the bucket death real quick, and then I'm gonna restart. I actually don't know how to restart. Do I have to go and like delete my save data? Make sure. Yeah, there we go. Audio's been checked. I should have made like a coffee or something before I started streaming.
This is the...
Oh! No, I've heard the... Yeah, I've heard the intro plenty of times. Okay. Why... Hold on.
All of his co-workers were
Happy
gone.
12th birthday, Stephanie's. Why?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I personally haven't gotten a chance to see the new stuff, so I'm just as confused, I think. Okay, the bucket's here. Hello, bucket.
Finally, yes, the bucket. Yes, yes, yes. I love that bucket.
Do you? He likes the bucket. That's... So, apparently to kill the bucket, you have to come
Stanley clung the bucket to his
over
cheek.
here.
Could his co-workers really all be
And
gone?
then... Gotta cheese my way up. Just give me a sec. It's gonna take me a second to figure this out. Okay, I got this far. No, go. Oh wait, I almost made it. It's gonna take me 20 minutes just to get over this. Dang it. You have to take the bucket out the window. Get me. No! Get me out of here. The frame rate is also horrid, so it's like I can't tell if I'm making the right inputs at the right spot or not because of how low my frame rate is. Okay. Well, I'm hoping this won't take literal hours. Hold on. Get me up there. Help! I can't get back on the desk. See, you know what would really be great right now? A jump button. And for my frame rate to be higher than 8. Okay. Oh, I almost had it! I'm about to throw this bucket out the window. Every movement is so sporadic, and it happens like every other frame. So I can't really reliably tell what I'm doing here. This is hard. Hold on. I gotta fix my... Maybe if I... I'm gonna turn my quality down just a little bit. So I'm gonna do low graphics quality, maybe to save the frame rate. Oh. Get me up there, I swear to God. This incessant bugging, like, office buzzing going on in my ear is gonna drive me insane. No? Come on. Move. Is that in my way? Are you kidding me? And you have to, like, get up on the computer. And then... Can I get out the window, please? I might not be able to do this. It's, like... This is literally so much harder than it needs to be. I don't even know what I'm getting into, either. Let me up. Dude, are you kidding me? Take a running start. I literally don't know how to do this. So this is entertaining, right? Just let me know when you want me to stop. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ow. Wait. No? Was that not it? Trying to shimmy my way. Please. No, there's no way. Surely I should have made it over there by now. I'm gonna lose my shit. If it's anyone other than me and you watching this right now, I'm apologize. Help. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Come on. Can I not just, like, put this bucket down and hop over it? No way! No fucking way. I made it over that divider and then right back onto the floor on the other side. You cannot tell me I didn't. Is that... wait. That's all I had to do? Really? I just had to look up?
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history.
What?
Of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein. Of sadness and regret,
What?
and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more.
What are you talking
there was so
about?
much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception.
What?
This was way too much for Stanley. What are you talking about?
Exactly!
You're a bucket! To this, the bucket furrowed its brow. No, said the bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations to pay back for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No! Stanley screamed even louder this time. This is stupid! You
What the fuck?
bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this? As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
What the fuck?
My God.
Oh my god!
You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. We would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, Let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
I had to pick up my microphone for this. I'm holding it in my hands, just grasping it. What the fuck just happened? Okay, fine, I guess. Okay, I'm all right. I want to find out. I want to figure out if I can. Oh, hello. Show reticle? I don't really want it. Accessibility. Content warnings, color labels. I hate color labels. I don't know what that means, but... Okay, so reset settings and delete save data. Will that also reset my settings? Okay, so... Should I go ahead and delete save data now? Or should I... Well, if I do the epilogue, because I don't know... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete save data. All my in-game progress. Delete. Sorry, Marvin. I know you have poured, like, hours into this game so far, but... Alright, screen subtitle language. English. Have I played? I'm gonna go ahead and say no, just in case. Adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I'm gonna turn it up. Because I like to see things. I don't like it to be dark. Enter the current time. 4:47. Why you would need to know this, I don't know. But just in case, is 4:47. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Let's go. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, before we do anything, I'm gonna set my crouch to... Oh, my crouch is already shifted. I'm gonna turn down sound effects a little bit, and music slightly.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah. General, show subtitles. Okay, I think all my settings are about the same. That's good. Okay. Begin the game. Oh, bet. So as far as I'm aware, to get to the skip button,
this is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'll let him do his thing.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
Bop, bop, bop.
how long to push them, and in what order.
Actually, just kidding. I'm gonna skip. Okay. What was I gonna say? Okay, as far as I'm aware, to get to the skip button, I have to just play normally for a little bit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm not doing the window ending again, no thank you. Beep boop, beep boop. Beep. Boop and beep. Oh, boop. Beep boop, boop boop. Whoop, stuck.
When Stanley came to a
Popcorn.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh god. I'll go ahead and play through the way he wants me to first.
Yet there was not a single
No
person
one
here
here.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Broom closet, my beloved. I don't really need to hear the broom closet shtick again, but I think it's funny when he boards it up.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty
Platform
broom
normally?
closet. No reason to still be here.
Oh, bet. I could jump off the platform. Here's what I'll
Coming to
do.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bing bong, bing bong. Executive bathroom? Oh, we can go in! Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I love money crisp, it's my favorite breakfast. Nothing in there? Can't get in there? That's kind of weird. What if I... Wee.
Stepping in...
Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, well now I have to do that ending. I shouldn't have. Okay. I'll do the soft lock ending. Wonder. Did you get the broom closet ending? Wait, I can step in, and he won't have shit to say about it. Goodbye. How do you like that? I'm in the broom closet, and you're not even talking to me. Oh. Charts and slides. Oh yeah, rate it which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Charts, numbers, ratios, the internet, rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. Wee. This is too much walking. Why did I do this? Goodbye. Now I have to do a bunch more walking. My favorite. We go. Up we go. Just too many stairs. Well, I'm glad that it's so visible on the stream. I realized how visible it is. Walking upstairs is my favorite activity. Yeah. I don't like that ending so much because it's a lot of walking. Like, it's a cool concept. I like the idea, but it's a lot of walking, and then when you get there, it just restarts the game. There's no, like... Nothing really happens.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Boop.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I missed a memo.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I don't know what these input things do. A bonk.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
No.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
It's a good room.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Coffee nut.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ha 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 ha.
In his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
If the access or input things are an ending, I have no idea what ending they are, and I don't think I've ever gotten that ending or seen it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah, there's another one. A boop. So do I just have to find computers until I get all 5 of them? And then I get an ending or something? Boop.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I know where I
and
want to go.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
If I go that way, I think it triggers the confusion ending, right? I think going this way,
he detoured through the maintenance section,
and then
walked
down,
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Triggers the confusion ending. I'm not entirely certain, but now that's my only option. I think I'm gonna do it. Confusion ending is one of my faves, so you know. That and the I actually don't know if the confusion. I don't remember if the confusion ending or and the ending where he like rewrites the game.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go from here it's left. Oh no, no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I'm in it now.
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Whee!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay,
Closed.
okay.
Eyes closed.
We just
I don't see.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time...
Wow, Employee 3 works on the stairwell.
Okay, from the top.
It's weird that Employee 2 just works in the same room that I do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Touch. Let me touch. 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 Computer touch. Touch. Touch.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No,
did you move
wasn't
the
me.
story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you?
Employee 2 is the bucket.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Ah, yes, the sign Marvin hates. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Whee!
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there
You don't know how to
definitely
fun.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. I love the backroom walls, but the backrooms. Yeah. That is the sound of 2 clocks simultaneously. Or maybe it is just one. I don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait. I missed a computer that I could have touched. Gotta touch all the computers. You know me. Just, you know me. So, you know me, so... Quirky. Touch all the... Just like me, for real.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh! I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I shouldn't do that. Sometimes I eat my microphone. It's just habit. Whee!
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
What?
Is that correct?
What is that? Look at those
Do you
little
remember,
wires.
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I put in so much work.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Oh man, I want coffee.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Poof!
All right,
Adventure
I've got
line.
a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
My frame
Just
rate.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Where's the... Whoa! Where's the computer? Where's the input one? Grr. Solitaire. Let me touch it. Oh, I can't turn this one off. Whoever... Employee 425 is just gonna be playing solitaire for the rest of their life.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's
Oh,
over
yeah,
in
sure.
this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey. Oh, my frame rate is having a great time. That doesn't seem right. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to walk down this hallway, right? But it doesn't want me down that hallway. And I've broken the game. I've entered... Interesting. Very interesting that I cannot enter that hallway. Okay, if you say so. Get me in there. Stop. Let me in there. Oh, can't get up the stairs.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Look at that fern.
Stanley, this fern will be very important
I entered hell.
later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Yay.
You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. I don't care about the fern, to be honest.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Wee. Hey.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
Who's
after
fired?
Everything we've been through.
104.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
I really didn't mean to trigger the confusion ending. But now we're in it, so.
You know what, Stanley?
Hey!
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Can I
Whatever
stop
it might be,
walking in
Stanley,
circles?
I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Line
Just don't
trademark.
acknowledge it. We should be fine.
It's trademarked. Oh, stuck on the wall? Hello.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh, cool. I was already doing that.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Another victory
Come,
for logic.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about the frame rate.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're
I
supposed
want
to
to find a
restart the game
bookstore.
eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here
He
on
talks for
this
so
thing,
long.
wall. Well,
Please.
you consulted me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
Be
I don't want it
quiet.
to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
Okay.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
I forget about the very loud sound every time. I wish I could fix my frame rate, but I think the only way I could possibly do that is to get better internet or a better computer.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Boop. Ooh, that door's open. Is it supposed to be? I won't in there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Yeah.
doors, he entered the door and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Zending
well.
time.
Perhaps he
Zending
wanted to
time.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Hey. Hey. Hi, Adventure Line.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What if I just went down there again? Wouldn't that suck? Trigger the
Stanley
confusion
was so
ending.
bad at following directions,
Again.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Danger.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove
No
it.
buckets
Let me
past
prove
this
that
point.
I'm on your side.
Well,
Give me a chance.
good news. I have no buckets. That is a weird door for some reason.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I'll go through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Whee! Into... I don't think this is the insanity ending, right?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It's so pretty. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. So pretty. Oh, so pretty. And stare into the light. Ooh, so pretty. Music so pretty. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, it's making an eyeball. Wow. So shiny. Alright, well, time to jump off a bridge.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Sorry.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay
No.
here. Don't take this from me.
You know how it is. You know how it has to
Please,
be.
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay, let me think about it. Okay, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I thought about it.
No! Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Honestly,
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
I kind of forget what the blue door does. No, I think going through the blue door is what makes him start making up like new games.
No. No, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Be. Bonk.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Ooh, pretty colors. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, my frame rate. Oh, my computer can't handle it. Sorry. The insanity ending. Is that the one where he starts like questioning himself? Like, am I dreaming? And then he dies and he cuts to a woman staring at him like, what is going on here?
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Because I know how to get that
You'll
one.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yes.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh, he sounds so sad.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I know how to get that
I just
one.
wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Bye-bye. Whee!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, man. Stanley's like, oh, please, God. I'm stuck in this MacBook Air. I don't think Stanley's death is... I feel like his sacrifice is in vain, because the frame rate will not be saved. Oh, my computer is buffering. It's like, what's going on?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Beep, beep.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, 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 my hand. Oh, my hand. A bonk. Wait. That's supposed to be the two doors room. Wait, that's supposed to be the two doors room. Why isn't it the two doors room? Huh? That's supposed to be the two doors room. That's supposed to be the two doors room. What's going on? What is... Huh? Okay. Well. Oh, there... Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. They always throw me off when they do that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Oh, I think there's an ending that I haven't seen yet. If you go... So the insanity ending is triggered by going that way.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But there is an ending that I don't think I've seen before that is up here. I just know how to trigger it. I don't know what it actually is. Can I go in here? Yay! The elevator room that, as far as I know, does nothing. So you go here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
I think I remember
of any human life.
the
What
passcode.
could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
I know.
relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Very
Feeling
nice.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
If it's any solace, what is going on with these strings? Anyways, if it's any solace, the frame rate issues that are going on your end are much, much worse than what I'm actually experiencing in game. Because, like, in the game, the frame rate's not perfect. It's not even that good. But, you know, it's better, at least, than what you're seeing on stream. Because the stream frame rate is so bad. Wee.
Descending deeper into
My
the
Wi-Fi is
building,
just not great,
Stanley
though.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a
Peculiar.
stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, so I think if I go back up, there's... Yeah. Nope. Sorry.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that?
Yeah.
He knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office. Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yeah, I'm aware the stream frame rate's really bad because I keep glancing over at it to check chat and it's just like chugging. Pick up the elevator, we go. Where's it going?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yeah.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Yeah. I'm great. So I think there's an ending that you can get if you just get on the elevator, go down, and then go back up. Like, I feel like that's an ending.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yeah!
Yes, gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I'm just gonna keep going up and down until he has nothing new to say. Back up. Back up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, if I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Where is it? Where? Oh, there it is. Ooh.
It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me.
This changes
Give me
everything.
time out here for a minute while I process this.
Please hold. I have not seen what happens here either. This is all new to me. Whee!
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait!
Wait, what?
No! I need more time to process.
Oh, absolutely. So, I want some coffee.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's do it again.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Yeah.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh
Revelatory?
air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh no! No! Not Master Stanley. I mean, he is kind of at my mercy. Back up. What are you going to say this time, sir?
You know what?
What?
I've just thought of something.
What?
Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
What's up?
Don't you
No?
realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious.
Oh, okay.
So fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator
So-
ride nice and smooth?
So if what I'm
Go. Isn't this so much more?
So what I'm hearing is-
Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
So
They want big.
shut up. So what I'm hearing is the narrator's into edging. Okay, back to the game.
Flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look
thank
up
you.
to you.
Are you flirting?
Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well,
Are you
I've
gonna-
gathered a little press conference for you.
I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna say, "Will you marry me?"
Storytelling in your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
No, what are we doing? Live on
The room where we're
stage.
holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley. World's healthiest human being. How we did it. The pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. And, of course, Stanley. World peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is.
The
Just
Minecraft
this
door.
corner.
The Minecraft door opening sound effect. World's first sentient machine. Hey! Doing great. Conversation with Alexander the Great. Is that a spider? No. Stage. Welcome, Stanley.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of
Nut
surprise
bar.
in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative.
Oh, my green room.
Don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Oh, thank you. What's this say?
Okay, it looks like
Break a
they're
leg,
ready for
champ.
you. Go get 'em.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage, rock on. I love the way you ride elevators. Heart XX. I bet that was the narrator. Story. Stanley. Me. What? Age 6. I don't know what that says. David, age 6? No one tells stories what you do. Go get him, Tiger. I can't even read the cursive one. Remember where you came from. Oh, for sure. Alright. Let me quit reading signs and get out there. Yeah. There we go. My live chat went out for some reason. Oh, whoa, my frame rate! Oh, my frame rate! Oh, there's people! Oh, my frame rate's great. It's so loud. Oh, it's so loud in my ear. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that was wonderful. That was wonderful on my computer and my ears. I got the elevator ending. Yay! Oh, there's a new hallway. Never mind, there's not a new hallway. Oh, there is a new hallway. And now there's not.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This-
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The doors are oddly shaded out, which is weird.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Whee. Gotta touch all the computers, you know me. Just touch them all. Boops. Boops, boops. Where'd it go?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Wait,
knew it perfectly
I took the
well.
wrong way.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I didn't mean to go that way. I'll go back through the door.
Standing now in this incredible room,
I was gonna go
Stanley,
do the
for
insanity
first time,
ending.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whee!
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
No.
Thinking he might find an answer there.
Right is the new left.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I can't do
He
it.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
About to go get peanuts.
It
Hold
made
up.
any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this,
I
he
want
began
my
to make
peanuts.
other strange observations.
Ow!
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did
Peanuts.
doors close
Achieved.
automatically behind him wherever he went?
Acquired.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Yuck.
His co-workers weren't actually
His peanuts aren't good.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
That's fine.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Woo!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all.
Oh, that was the nastiest peanut I've ever eaten.
He was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
A peanut ending.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming
Reese's
about
peanut butter cups.
Describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
My wife!
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
So normal.
Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Someone, wake me up! My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to
Must be
think this,
nice.
and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Uh, Watch this. Ready? I know how to break the game. I did. At some point, I knew how to break the game. It won't let me do it anymore, but at some point, it just kind of threw me out. Like,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
oh well. Let me bonk it. Bonk. Bonk this one. Boop. Beep the. Beep the. Beep. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know. Shh. Should I? Go see Stanley's wife. I have a better
This was
idea.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
Really?
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
Well, a man can love a bucket.
Truly, truly, deeply, madly, love.
We say on the way to go see wife. It's okay.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers were eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
You know, I feel like there needs to be a Stanley Parable polycule. between the narrator, Stanley, the bucket, the room, his wife. I'm pretty sure there's more stuff in there.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but
Oh,
with
the
hope.
line, maybe?
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
A zero ending.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment.
Well, I mean,
where he
even
finds
if you
his
do
wife,
pick up the
and
phone,
the
he
two
doesn't
prove
actually have a
themselves
wife
to one
anyways.
another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
It's
Not
just a
picking
mannequin.
up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please
All right, let's go.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Fallout time.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
Yeah,
named
I think
Rupert
Stanley
has
has
a
only
choice.
canonically been
He
in
could
love with
invent a
inanimate
machine that
objects.
eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Man.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an
I am
excuse
not
why
real.
you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness. Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a bad sacking crack. And my mouth is full of
Excellent.
food.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8
That was
choices per
probably
day.
my best
Do
nerd
you make
voice.
more than 8? Less?
That
And
was
finally, if you
legitness.
begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant. And
Yay!
the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Yahoo!
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Danger, danger everywhere. Please no more charts. Forklift. Forklift number 8, Mamba 11. Mamba number 5. Oh no. I hope you missed that entire section. That was embarrassing. Whee!
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
How
We
unfortunate.
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No jump anymore. Ba, 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 da, ba.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh, I'll take the door on the left, will I?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, Lord. I bet the asset designers had fun with this, like, filing cabinets in here. Wait, what's going on with the chair? This chair is, like, not even a polygon anymore.
It's ruined. I can't
Hey,
believe
this
after everything
ending.
we talked about that my story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Everything's
What did you
okay.
think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Jim!
What's the answer? What do I do? What do
Jim!
I do? What do I do?
Jim!
No, I have to. I have to shut the
Jim!
game down. I have to.
Jim!
I have to.
Jim! Jim! I love employee Jim. Okay, well.
Oh, up. I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Yeah, about that.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh. What story?
I'm sorry.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Yeah, I would
so
have.
Perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to
Oh. Bye-bye.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
What if I didn't?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I physically don't think I can go through the right door anymore. Yeah.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
No, I was almost there.
Behave exactly
I could have
as
done
Stanley
it.
would.
I could have made it.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
door on his left. Yes, let me in.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Wait,
an
it's
answer
locked.
there.
No! the room closet is locked. This is so sad. Oh wait, hold on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, there's not even a sign there anymore. How sad. And the office is green. Hello?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
For sure.
Surely behind this door lay all
Please
the
speak
answers
clearly
to
into
his
the receiver.
questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Convenient.
Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Business
Stanley had been
strategy.
trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke.
Night Shark 115. I already know it's not gonna work. So, yeah.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm trying to read the captions up here. Sewage. Something.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This
I am the
is a
most
crucial
expensive boss.
step.
No, I think I'm good though. I'll just brute force
Okay,
it.
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Clearly,
If
I
you
don't.
didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Bye-bye.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. Entered the door.
Oh, it's this ending.
Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay,
Oh.
You need time to decide. Time
Sorry,
to make sure
Leroy.
your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oh, this ending makes me sad.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Oh, that ending makes me sad.
Take as much time as you need.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. That ending makes me sad. I don't like that one. I mean, I do. It's one of my favorites just because of, like, how kind of messed up it is, but, Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's
This
another
coworker's
computer.
What could
The
it
end
be?
is never the end is never the
Stanley
end is
decided to
never
go
the
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
the
the
end is.
memo.
Oof. Are all these computers supposed to be?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his coworker.
Are these computers supposed to be all fucky like that? Just me? No? Okay. I think it's every computer. Every computer that can be interacted with is like all funky. Boop. Button smashings. Hello? See, what if I didn't go through that door, though? What if I just went to the choices doors? No, come on. You can't put a door there. Well, I think I found what I was looking for, so.
Oh, new content? What does that
Yay!
mean, new content?
Well, what do you think it means? Probably new content. Whee! Oh yeah, baby, let's go!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley
Hand
Parable
unit?
Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra
needle.
Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh,
Yay!
this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator.
Uh-oh.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Elevator, you know what that means?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Whee!
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Mostly tedious.
Oh, okay. Let's see the
I think
content.
narrator
Give
just
me the content,
has
Stanley.
a grudge against elevators right now. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Give me just a sec. Is this gonna do what I think it is? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if this is the skip ending. I have no idea. I've been granted the ability to jump. But only in the circle. I feel like... Okay, I feel like I shouldn't waste all of my jumps. Maybe they'll come in handy later. I would like to keep some jumps.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes
good
for
lord.
exciting new content?
The father is
new
home.
content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Very good.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, Test
achievement,
please ignore. What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Okay.
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Sounds
What do you
good.
say, friend?
All right. Anxiety. My dad just came home. And now I'm like, ah! It's whatever. Oh! Well, this is definitely new. All right. Yeah, no.
Psst. Stanley!
No, there's no way.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Gregory, do you see the vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? Why would I do that when there's like a whole thing over here?
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Wait, which one? What? But, okay, fine, I'll go through the vent, because I'm curious.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Oh, thank you. Whee! Oh. I'm kind of scared.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Okay.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh.
It's our little secret. Take a look.
Okay. This seems trustworthy and safe. For sure. Ooh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences at the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
My frame rate does not like all this grass, though. Oh, wonderful. Back to the memory zone. Oh. Wow.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
Wow.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
It's just a piece of tape on it. Ooh, wonderful. I am having such a nice time looking back through the memories. Wow. Awesome. There's just a dollar bill. Nothing you know, nothing related to. Whoa. What did I just hear? Smile because it happened. Demo. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Ah, wonderful. 50% off designer hat. In loving memory, little Stanley. Hamster. Hamster. Oh, beautiful.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Wow.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was
Hey.
Persona 3. It was all of them. And
Minecraft.
now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A
Minecraft.
lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Fantastic arcade. Elevator content. I personally enjoy the elevator content. Memory zone maintenance. Let me back up. Ooh, the bones. Bones of the game. No buttons. Wow. Whoa. Oh, my frame rate is great. Ooh. I don't know what that is.
Here's another
Bicycle.
moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It
Was it?
didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Ooh, what's in here? The serious room. I don't think I ever got the serious ending. No, the narrator threatening to cancel people on Twitter is my favorite. Whoa, hold on. What did that say? Oh, it looks like AI generated text. I hate that.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back
Hey, Portal!
to have it all over again.
Portal! I love Portal. Portal, my favorite. I miss when Portal was in the game. They replaced it, and I'm sad. Minecraft.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam,
Uh-oh.
the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion.
Uh-oh.
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable.
Now he's really going to cancel someone on Twitter.
Layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Man, he really does talk a lot, though. It's like I'm constantly trying to talk over him.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being
Noodle shaft
to begin with.
Noodle
shaft? How
shaft?
much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Oh no!
Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remember.
He read the comments.
What's this one got to say? You can't
Cookie 9.
stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Oh
I
no.
wish there was a skip button.
Uh-oh.
A skip button? Well, yes.
Well, here it is, I guess.
You can do that.
We
If
found
I'm
it.
truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews.
I'm
of the
scared
Stanley
now.
Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh no. This cannot go well. Okay. Door. Whoa. Whoa. I feel like I'm gonna... Can I save the game? Because I feel like I'm gonna break it if I walk out that door. Does this game have a save? Because I really want to walk out that door. But no, I'm not gonna risk it.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
Okay.
It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people
Do I
want
hit
silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it
Oh
goes
my
like this.
god.
The story and the choices, or what have you.
I just realized I'm part of the problem because I've been complaining about how much he talks.
Inevitably, we all until the end of time. At which time, everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of
Cool.
course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to decide, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can...
I don't know.
So my theory is...
So
that
you could
any
do
choice
that,
you've ever
or
made
I
is
could
simply
just...
a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument? Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say.
Cookie 9.
And whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know
Oh my
how
god, he's
you change
pandering.
their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Yeah?
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their
Cookie
review
9.
so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial, something along the lines of, "This game is the best game." Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Hey, where's the door?
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated.
Yeah.
We can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Was there no
saying.
door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or
No, there was a
window
door
or
for
something
sure.
like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please,
You know,
I'll take any option at all.
he's just
I'm asking you to
a
work
mix
with me
of
here.
GLaDOS and
We
Wheatley.
need a door. We need a door of some kind.
Yeah, we
I
do.
can work with any kind of door,
Yeah.
as long as it can open and lead from one room to another.
I feel like I only have
I'm
one
going to
option,
step
though.
away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove it and place it in a different wall.
Yeah, I feel
but
like he will
will
just talk
find a
for
way
forever
out
if I
of this.
don't skip.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here.
Okay.
Wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes.
Okay.
Good. I'll be right back.
I feel like he won't. Well, there's nothing to do now but press the skip button. I mean, I think that's the only option. Sorry.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh, my bad.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
Yeah, I see.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
True.
I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise.
Let me
Oh
out.
my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie 9's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie 9.
Cookie
I
9.
have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The
Mood.
merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken. if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone.
Oh no.
I have the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now.
Oh no!
Just
You're
your
making me
decision
guilty.
as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, 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 I know you too well. You'll... Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the
Is he
negative
gonna...
feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh no.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that
Is
it's
that
exactly the same
fire alarm?
nowadays? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close.
Ghost light.
Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
Oh.
I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters.
Yeah.
I'll give it all
I'm
up.
kind of
I'll
scared.
give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear.
Oh,
Because
narrator,
maybe,
me
Stanley,
too.
maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. And if I
Well,
stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
I hate to
I
break it
can't
to
be taken
you.
by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness
Oh.
folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again.
Sure
I've
do.
cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it, to think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Okay, well, if I sit here for long enough, will you stop, or will you start talking again, or is it just gonna be quiet until I hit the skip button again? What's it been, a week now? It's been at least a week, and we've been in this room. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button again. Oh, the poor plant is already dying.
Oh, hello, it's you.
Uh-oh.
You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh!
Sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year. Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I
Oh.
was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular
Oh, clock
outcome of
stopped.
events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of
Yeah.
my being.
Yeah, good for
It was
you.
incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind.
Oh boy.
And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you.
Oh.
Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid, as I do,
Oh no.
that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it
Perhaps you
will.
will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this,
Fear
only
God.
this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Is that it? Is that all you have to say to me? Is that all? Okay. I'm gonna hit the button. Gonna hit the button again. I hear something happening. For some reason in this little spot I hear like an alarm. Is it that? Oh, the button has a buzz to it. I'm scared. I have both of my headphones in. Ow! Let me hit the button. Let me hit the button. Let me hit the button. I have both of my headphones in, so that was
But they
very...
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't
Oh,
entertain
boy.
us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting
Well, I'm
whim
glad
for
he's
no
back.
reason other than to do so?
Sounds
Yes.
like he's been on Twitter.
Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves.
Ow!
Turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression.
Hey,
And so
buddy.
because of this, we require that
You don't
our
have to call
amusements
me
and our
out.
playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project.
Stop, I don't want to be
I'm not
self-aware.
mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out. Contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized, at last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves, they couldn't
realize I'm
but
here?
leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such
Have you
tatters,
forgotten about
and my
me?
constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny.
He's
It be filled
the
with yucks and whimsical
epitome of
humor.
dog
Amuse them
sitting in a
endlessly.
room
But
on
they
fire
couldn't
saying, "This is
understand
fine."
The game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned.
Okay,
They
he's
screamed.
looping it.
They gnashed their teeth and said,
Looping it. Does he even
"Entertain
remember
us."
he left Stanley in here? Oh. Well, I hear water. Water leaking. Maybe I should water that plant. Kind of surprised the leaves are still even there. They look a little too healthy. Oh, the button has a buzz to it.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Got it. Oh. Oh boy. Narrator, you gonna come back, bud, or? Okay. Scary. Oh. I hear flies. Well, this is, certainly... I don't like the sounds of bugs flying past my ear. Oh, Jesus. Portal vibes? Hello? Oh, a tree. I want to go see it. Oh, it's such a pretty tree. Oh, this is peaceful. And very unsettling still. I wonder if the pot is still here. Doesn't look like it. Oh no. Uh... 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 Oh. Ew. What is that sound? Hi. What? Ew. Ew. Ugh. Oh. Oh. The button is no longer operational, it seems. Wait. Hold on. I swear to God, I just heard the narrator. Okay, yeah, so... Did I not? Did I not hear his voice? Oh. 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 Jesus Christ. No, I definitely heard him. Oh. Okay. No, I feel like I heard him say Stanley. Like it sounded very clearly like he was like yelling from like really far away. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go back into the office after that? Hey! My heart just shattered. What? What was that? Huh? Was that it? Well, goddamn. That was wow. Oh, okay. Wonderful.
Someone was following Stanley. He
What?
was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I love to hear your voice again, but Okay. I don't know why I half expected the bucket to be sitting there. Okay. Well. Oh, new content. Amazing. Can I unplug the signs? No, I can't. Well, let's see the new
Oh,
content.
good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What if I just walk out? No, I want to see the new content. Ba 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 da da da. Poof. Yay. Oh. Elevator time. Love the coffee nut mug. New
You see,
content.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live
Yeah.
up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step
Oh.
even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Yay!
Yes, you
Ooh.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with
New
a few
mug.
minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities.
see the
It
mug.
could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I mean, I guess. It's a new computer. And a water. And a investor
Calling it the
showcase.
Stanley Parable 2 is just so
Taste the
much
sequel.
catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe?
Adventure
What does it
level?
even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Yeah.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
True. I want to see everything. Just the two of us. We can make make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building our castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Is the two of us, is that me and the narrator? Is that just the two of us that he's referring to? New mug. Time to wake up. Never underestimate a coffee enjoyer who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room. Oh, I love that. I want that mug. Okay. What's all this then? Silly birds. What does that say? I want to read everything. Meeting at 2 p.m. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. Old and busted. New hotness. That straight looks like it came out of a Portal 2 trailer. Oh, I want to read all the stuff. Oh, the carpets are like 2s. I have to read everything. 1 + 1 is 2, -1 is... Don't talk to me before I've had my sequel. I love this. Win-win. Whee!
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Who took the red
feel
marker?
that if I
Me.
can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
The Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable, is the prequel to the Stanley Parable. Oh, okay. Sequels are good. Portal 2. Half-Life 2. Batman Arkham Asylum 2. City. Divinity. Original Sin 2. Doom 2. Aladdin 2. Return of Jafar. Dark Souls 2. Crab. The ultimate sequel. I don't know what that means, but I love it. This way to the show floor. This is fun. New content, boys. Expo Hall 2. Of course, of course. Yes. Amazing. It's like a
Here we
mall.
are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Oh, merch. There's a QR code. I'm about to see if this QR code actually works. Hold up. And, oh my god. The QR code works. Ah. I love it. Okay, it takes you to the website. Let's go. That is amazing. The end is never the end again. New content, part 2, the compendium. Ooh. The Stanley Parable 2 reassurance bucket.
A common
Hello.
complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical. that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Wait.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And
Hold on.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
It has stickers on it.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable too.
The bucket has stickers on it. I feel like it's not supposed to until you take it into the closet, right? Hi, I'm playing through this part again, but at the same time I want to look at more stuff, but I just had like a very harsh wave of anxiety, so I feel like I should get off. Why is it do the wife ending with the bucket? Oh boy. Why is it that I suddenly feel a very strong... This is supposed to be a reassurance bucket, but the moment I picked it up, I swear to God, like, I'm gonna have a panic attack. Can I put it down? I want to put the bucket down now. I can't put the bucket down. This is unfortunate. I might have to end the stream soon and go, like, cool down or
Does anyone give
something.
out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Yeah, it's a nice bucket.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Is it just me or is the bucket covered in blood? Or is that just reflections? Okay, it's just reflections. I was about to say, is...
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and
my God.
Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece. That is amazing. They're both really good. Bro, Marvin is gonna kill me for touching his bucket. I feel like I saw that we had the happy 12th birthday stepniece. We did not have get well someday. So, oh, I don't know. Get well someday is a good one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh no!
This stepniece it is.
Wow. Okay, well, if I had known he was going to do the opposite of whatever I voted for, I would have chosen this happy 12th birthday. It's fine. It's a funny balloon.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
No.
Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Wait, but... Oh. New and easy. Achievement. Free. I can't believe it's that simple. It just works! It just works, it just works. Little eye stunning shows people buy, money flows. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
Oh.
Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley. But I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you. And I
Shut
promise
up,
it will.
Todd. The narrator is slowly becoming Todd Howard. Okay, I don't know if I quit here, will I be able to come back to this? I don't want to keep going, but I don't want to abandon it and then not be able to get back in later because I want to see everything, but I'm like okay, well. Oh man. Okay. For my own sake, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here and hold on, I'm being told to do the button first before I get off.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen
The
yet?
jump the jump circle.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Oh, the jump circle. Okay. And then there was something. Oh, the button of the. Oh, okay. That's what I was being directed toward. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. That's new. Name. Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Too small.
So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yay! I would like to give it a shot. Ready?
Sorry, I should have
Jim!
Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course,
Employee
in the final
Jim!
game, this button will say your name, whatever name
Jim.
that is.
Jim.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the
Jim,
full
Jim,
experience of this
Jim.
feature. Just play along. I
Jim.
promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to
I'm
imagine
Jim.
yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim.
Good morning, world.
Falling
I'm
in
Jim.
love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I'm Jim.
If so, then please step forward and push the button. Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again. Oh,
Jim!
it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this
No.
personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
No!
I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
This is the best game ever. Oh, what a good button. He didn't take it from me, so I mean... Yeah, I'm glad I came here before I got off. I just need to be Jim for a minute. Eventually this is going to get obnoxious. Okay. Alright. Thank you for the Jim. Yes. I can't stop pressing it. Okay, I'm gonna stop pressing it now. Player is playing the game is Jim. I love the Jim button. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and quit to menu, and we'll see. Hopefully I can get back into that and see what else there is in there. Because I don't want to have to restart the game completely again. But, you know how it be. We're going to quit to desktop. Don't look at my desktop. Okay. We'll go ahead and quit Steam for now. Goodbye, Steam. And I'm going to go do who knows what with the rest of my night because